Well, another thing that seems to be lying ahead is a return to asylum seekers pouring in. They must see Chris Bowen up there on the news and laugh themselves silly, thinking the good old days are back. The new Labor government is already scrambling as a third asylum seeker boat has arrived, the third since the election day. The Albanese government has confirmed their commitment to Operation Sovereign Borders in principle, but they leave some of the bits out. Are we back for more, asylum seekers, deaths at seas, all that horror that we saw back in the Gillard and Bowen years?
It's a real risk, and the idea that Labor can say they are committed to Operation Sovereign Borders while conveniently dropping out those bits that they don't like is doublespeak at its best. You're not committed to Operation Sovereign Borders if you're not prepared to do all of the 3 steps necessary to make it work. The people smugglers know that. They have already got people lining up to get on boats. They're already arriving on our shores. But Australians with big hearts who get tempted by the emotional rhetoric that is often used by activists on this issue need to keep in mind there is nothing big-hearted about allowing people with deep pockets to use the services of people smugglers to illegally get to Australia. All that does is leave the most vulnerable women and children and men in the most dangerous parts of the world, waiting for much longer periods than they should to take their place in Australia's very generous humanitarian program. In the meantime, those who do take the risk die at sea. This is not a compassionate strategy, and anyone who cares about fairness for people in some of the most dangerous parts of the world cannot support policies like this.
Amanda Stoker, it's always great to talk to you. I've just had a brainstorm. You and Pauline share the seat, a bit of job sharing. There you go. Because I tell you what, whether it's you or Pauline, whichever one misses out, the nation will be poorer for not having you both in there in the Senate. But Amanda, so great to chat to you, and thank you so much for joining us tonight on Credlin, and good luck.